My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I thank you for being here with me. DF, intuitive, feminine energy, empath, I have a message for you. Now, we know it's been a rough week. You are being tested. It is a test. It is a test in your faith in spirit. And spirit is asking you now to trust without borders. That is a message I have to deliver to you today. To trust without borders. And this is what they showed me this song, and I'm going to play it for you. And whilst I shuffle the deck, and then we're going to get into our reading today. But your message today is to trust without borders. It is a test because you are about to level up. Okay? All right.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet
Oh my
God. And my faith will be made strong.
That's what's happening.
In the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is
Without borders.
Let me walk upon the waters wherever you
Will call me. That's where I'll answer.
Take me deeper than my feet could ever want, and my faith will be in the presence. Oh, Spirit, lead us, Spirit, lead
Yeah, that's a bit loud.
Take me deeper than my feet. Come on, sing it out. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever run. In the presence of my Savior.
You're about to go deeper than you've ever gone with spirit. This is why all this is happening. You are leveling up. You're about to get some upgrades. This is the test. It's a test. So you just have to hold strong, DF. We're going to ride these waves together. When you doubt, just call upon spirit to strengthen you. That's right, don't drown.
My soul will rest in your embrace. I am
They got you. The divine has you.
You are mine.
That was your message. Trust without borders. Trust without borders. All right, so let's get into our reading today. All right, so I'm going to put the link for the song below, and I want you to really look at the words. Yes, we're going through a really rough time, but the only thing that lasts is the divine. Nothing else. Everything is just smoke and will blow away eventually, okay? Alrighty, so let's get into your reading. Whilst I was shuffling, I noticed that 4 cards were turned over in my deck. So I took that to mean that there is a message here for you. It's all air energy. It's all air. We have this Queen of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. So we have a Libra, Gemini prominently. And then we have the 9 of Swords reverse. So what I'm getting from this, there's some truth that's going to rush into you. Whether somebody is going to bring it, whether it's a feminine energy is going to bring it, or a masculine energy is going to bring it, or your spirit guides are going to bring it, or you're going to get this download straight from spirit. There's some truth that's going to come into you about some past deception. Maybe ways that you were deceiving yourself, or in ways that others were deceiving you. Okay? That truth is going to come in. Part of it might be harsh. It might be harsh. It might sting. But you know what? It's going to get you out of any kind of anxiety and anxious thoughts that you've been having. And any uncertainty. All that will be gone. All you will have is clarity, and you'll be standing here in your truth at the end of it. So don't worry about it at all. At the end of it, you will be Queen of Swords. You will know exactly what and who to cut out of your life. Okay? That uncertainty will not be there. Alright, so let's get into our reading, guys. So you just hold strong there. Alright, so we're looking at what's really going on in your person's life. Okay, all right, so let's have a little look. All right, so you know how this reading goes. On this side is what you think. All right, so I'm going to put what you think and the clarity, what's really happening. Okay, so who do you think your person is? What energy they're in right now? What energy do you believe this person is in? Who do you think they are? Alright, first card we got. Alright, you think they are Don Juan in reverse. So you know what that is, a philanderer. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So you believe that there's some kind of gigolo here. Using the sexual chemistry between you guys to forward their own agendas and for their own ends. Maybe a philanderer or a playboy, playgirl. But you also see them as having this very angelic side. And that they're learning to transcend that nature, that self-serving nature, and step into total service to spirit. Pink here. So you believe that they're getting some kind of downloads about their behavior. And that they're surrendering to spirit on some sort of level. What else do you think about this person? We're going to get 4 cards for each one. What else do you think? You think they're in hermit mode. I guess they're not talking to you, right? That they're withdrawn to think about themselves and their actions. It says here, seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So you see them as withdrawn. They might have gone into themselves, but you're seeing that that is a necessary action for them to take, because they need to reflect on their life, to go deep within and reflect on themselves, who they were and who they are becoming. I'm leaving this like this. You see them as in transition between their old life, this mask of pretense, and showing their authentic self. You also see them as getting ready to follow their heart, to take a leap of faith. To take a leap of faith. It says fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So you see them as removing the mask, both on themselves and on the people around them. And you think that at some point they're going to come in to reveal who they really are. I'm going to put this sideways in the middle, just like how it came out. Again, another transition card. Transition of from being that person who may have prostituted themselves and their vision for material gain, or may have compromised their principles, compromised their heart, compromised their emotional integrity for material gain, to someone who is able to envision what has not yet happened and is willing to proclaim that vision without regard for personal gain or for what people think about them. So again, another transition card. So you see them as in transition, but I'm getting that this is for both this side and this side, so I'm putting them in the middle. Okay? Who's your person really? What energy are they in really? I'm seeing this as a bridge. That is true for both. What are they really? Alright, we have here a rebel, but in reverse. Rejects legitimate authority out of anger. Rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. So this person, I see them as confused. It's like they have a lot of energy inside. They're getting this push towards something and they're not sure exactly what it is. So that confusion is causing them to release a lot of emotions, and inappropriately so. They've not learned to harness these emotions as yet. So they're releasing a lot of emotions inappropriately to the people that are around them, maybe to their spouse, to their parents, because there's just a lot of confusion bubbling up inside. Let me see if I can just push these back so we can get a little bit of space here. Maybe if I put them up. Hold on, guys. Sorry to disrupt the reading like that, but I realize that I'm going to need space. Okay? So just bear with me one moment. I'm going to put them propped up, and hopefully that helps. Okay? I'll put that big love right there. This is big love we're talking about. It's big love. Okay? So let me push these back. Big love in the middle. And then this is here. Okay? Yeah, so you see them, so what's really happening? They're rebelling. There's a lot of things that are coming out of their heart chakra, a lot of shadows, and it's coming out inappropriately. So they may not be expressing themselves in an appropriate manner, but they're just releasing everything that I'm getting. They're just releasing, they're rebelling against everyone and everything, because there's just been this big release in their life. It says here, Queen in reverse. Now when I see Queen, I always think of Empress energy, who is grounded, who's abundant. So I'm feeling that they're very ungrounded at this point in time, because there's a lot of rapid changes that are happening in their life and in their psyche. It says, becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling or demanding. So it's like they feel their old life slipping away. So what they're doing, they're going to control mode, right? So they're becoming a control freak. They're keeping a tight rein on everything. But it's just because they're totally ungrounded. They've been totally knocked off their feet. I'm getting with this Aries energy as well. They're being called to action, but to what, they're not too sure yet. They don't have a clear visual on it, or maybe they don't want to get a clear visual on it, because it means that they have to change their whole life. But justice is calling them, and they're being called to be a servant of the divine. They're being called to be a servant of the divine. Justice is calling them. They're being called by Spirit to balance the scales of justice, to move forward with a compassionate heart, to right wrongs, to discharge the karma between you guys. They're being called to do that. When I was shuffling this deck, the karma card in reverse came out, which means karmic debts being paid. This is what they're being called to do. And there's a bit of resistance, but they know that they have to do this. They're being called to be a servant of the divine, to delight in helping others with a free and loving heart. I think this is inherently part of who they are, but they might have been blocking that out. But this is who they're becoming. And then we have storyteller, but in the upright, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. This is what Spirit is calling them to do. This is what they're stepping into their heart space to tell their story. There may have been a lot of things they've been harboring in their heart, their emotions, experiences, and all of this might have created a heart blockage. They're releasing all of that now. This is what they're being called to do by Spirit. Okay? All right. So who do you think this person is to you? What do you believe is their purpose in your life? Who do you believe this person is to you? So I'm getting two messages here. All right, so the first card we got the Four of Pentacles. So you believe there's someone that you need to hold on to, but you're also seeing this person as very closed off from you, that they're blocking their heart. You believe that this person is someone that's meant to be in your life and that's meant to present you with a big offer, that you guys are supposed to be together. But you're seeing this person as trapped in their own mind, trapped in their programming. But you believe that this person is your emperor, that you are the Empress, and that this person is your emperor. Because we had that Queen card come out. So the Empress is there and we have the Emperor. You believe that this person is your divine counterpart. But you see them as trapped, you see them as closed off from you. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, we have Gemini energy, and then we have Taurus and Aries here. So you believe that this person is your counterpart. You just think that they're trapped in their mind or trapped in a particular situation. Who is this person to you, really? This person, well, there's someone that's stalking you, that's for sure. But there's someone that's preparing or gearing themselves up to bring you some kind of truth or some kind of message. See this bird here? He's about to bring some kind of message to you. It may not be the most mature message, but they're bringing this message. You see these birds are whispering in this person's ear. Do it, do it, do it, do it. But they feel like they're not ready. They feel like they're ill-equipped to do it. But they want to bring you some kind of message. And they want to be open-hearted and they want to be vulnerable when they bring this message to you. This person is now standing in their truth. They're standing in their truth and they're feeling that because they're standing in their truth, they have to bring a message of emotional integrity towards you. They know the truth of who they are and they know the truth of who you are. I'm also getting that when this truth comes in, it's going to cause a tower moment in your life. Everything is going to come crashing down. It's going to be destabilized. But that is because it needs to happen. It needs to happen so that the relationship can be rejuvenated and can start from scratch. All the walls are going to be broken down. There will be no secrets. Let me find out. Let me see if I can get what this message by me and what this tower moment might concern. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can get that message if we are to know it. But this is someone that's going to bring a tower moment into your life. They have a message of truth. They're being their authentic self now. Spirit, why is the Queen of Swords here? So this person wants to come and be open and vulnerable. All right, so they're going to tell you something about them having other options, either now or in the past, that they were confused. What else is there? They want to express their emotions. Specifically, they want to express their love, right? They're not really optimistic about what's going to happen, but they're feeling pushed to do it and to tell you about their codependencies and where they've been trapped, okay? And their toxic relationships. Some of them might tell you about a miscarriage. What is this tower here? Spirit, why is the tower here? So this person's coming forward to tell you everything. If they don't come forward physically, you're going to get a message in spirit because they want to be authentic. Yeah. When this tower moment hits, it's going to bring you out of some kind of grief or sadness that you've been feeling. It's going to bring you out of this anxiety and nightmare and depression. It might be a harsh truth to digest, but it is the breakthrough that is going to start a brand new cycle and a brand new beginning for you. You are going to know everything. You're going to have the truth. There's not going to be any confusion, indecisiveness, and all that anxiety that you're feeling and all that fear. There's just going to be absolute clarity. Okay? Okay, this looks like it's going to be a long reading. Alrighty. Now let's have a look at what you believe is their opinion of you. What do you believe is their opinion of you? What negative cards? This Nine of Swords is featuring today, my gosh. On both sides too. Alrighty. So, you believe, first and foremost, that this person knows that you are their soulmate, their twin flame, the strong, deep soul connection, the spiritual connection. You believe this person knows that. You believe that. But you think that this person believes that you are going to cut them out or be harsh and cruel to them when they come forward. You believe that this person thinks that you might be sad, not very optimistic about the situation. I might be in a low vibration. And you believe that this person thinks that you are losing sleep over them. That you are haunted by them. That you have anxiety. You believe this person thinks so. So you believe that this person knows that you are a soul connection. But you think that this person is intimidated by you. Because you think that this person, you believe that this person thinks that if they come forward, you're going to be the King of Swords. You're going to be harsh, cruel, and ruthless. What is this person's real opinion of you? I forgot to tell you that you can be interactive with this reading as well, okay? You can get your own tarot deck. And the first card that comes out in each line, you need to get 2 tarot decks. The first card that comes out in each line, you're going to find it in your deck. And then you're going to take the card in front of it and the card behind it, and that's going to be a message. Okay? So for example, this line where we talked about what do you think this person's opinion of you? You're going to find the 2 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to find the 2 of Cups and you're going to take the card in front of it and the card behind it. And that's going to be your own personal message. And you see like how we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So you can pause the video here and go. Right. You'd find the 9 of Pentacles and the card in front of it and behind it is going to be your personal message. I forgot to tell you that I set the intention that it should be interactive. Okay, what do we have? We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. So how are they seeing you? Beautiful, single, independent, abundant, not needing them for nothing. That's how they're seeing you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They're also seeing that you are marriage material. We have the Hierophant here. This is a card of marriage. So they're also acknowledging this soul contract between you guys. They know that this is a soul bond. But they're also recognizing that they are learning a lot of spiritual lessons through you. Because this is what the Hierophant is about. It's about spiritual lessons. So this person is recognizing that. This person believes that you have ended the cycle between them. That things got too burdensome and you release them and release this whole cycle and this energy. And this person also thinks that you don't want to collaborate with them. That you've cut them out of your life. They also believe that they need to get rid of the third party in order to come towards you. And that they too need to release a burden that's been on their back for a long time. That they need to bring commitment. And that they need to level up and become single, abundant, confident on your level in order to be with you. What do you believe is going on in the environment right now? All right, so if you're interactive, you're going to look for the Three of Cups. And you take the card behind it and in front of it. Oh, that's too much. Okay. So you believe that there is some kind of Three of Cups situation going on here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right? That they have someone else. You believe that they might be numbing, might be drinking to drown the pain because you believe that they are unhappy. You might even believe that they're going through some kind of breakup at this point in time. You believe that they're being incredibly indecisive, that they aren't seeing things clearly, and that they are very burdened and overwhelmed by their responsibilities and their outer environment. So we have 2 tens here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. What's really happening with their environment? All right, so you're going to find the Five of Cups and then take the card before it and after it. All right, they're not doing much communication, that's for sure. Alright, so it looks like you are on the money here. You are on the money. You are absolutely on the money. Damn your intuition. Yeah, the first card that jumped out, Five of Cups. So you thought that they were sad. They are. And you thought that they might be drinking and to numb the pain or taking drugs or whatever. They are. Because this is grief. This is shame. This is regret. This is embarrassment. Absolute sadness. And they are deep in contemplation here. They're seeking enlightenment because they're recognizing that they weren't seeing things clearly. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then Pisces with this Hangman. And then we have them here. It looks like they've suffered some sort of financial losses, or their focus might be on their money, but in the negative way, like from lack. So it looks like there's some kind of financial issue that's happening here. But this also, it looks like some kind of tension or breakup of some kind of upheaval in their family setting. Could be their immediate family, if this person has wife, children, or committed girlfriend, living girlfriend, or whatever it is. There's some kind of big upheaval happening and a lot of heartbreak. We see the third party here. So there's a lot of heartbreak that this person is going through. Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is very unhappy, but they're seeking enlightenment, they're seeking spirit, and they're healing. But I'm also getting that they're haunted by thoughts of you. Look, they're haunted by thoughts of you, and they're haunted by the truth, because this is the night. This is the night of swords. So they're haunted by the truth. They're resting because they know this is the energy that they have to be in, and they have to bring some kind of truth to you here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to invite you guys to join me on Patreon or Vimeo. There we're going to look at what's going on with regards to social media. If they watch you on social media. We're going to look at their feelings for you, what you think they feel for you, what they really feel for you. We're going to look at what might be happening regarding third parties, because we know for sure that there is a third party here. We're going to look at what do you think might be their actions towards you, what they're planning on doing versus what they're planning on doing. We're going to look at what do you think is going to happen a year from now versus what is going to happen a year from now. And then we're going to seek Spirit's opinion on the situation. Okay, so join me in the extended, guys, where we're going to look a little further into this, but it's turning out to be quite an interesting reading. And remember, you're being called to trust without borders. Okay, see about yourself first. Yeah, this is interesting to know, because sometimes it eases the anxiety and doubt where you focus on yourself first. And right now, Spirit is asking you to trust without borders. Now, if you want more videos like this and you enjoy my videos, please hit the like button. It really helps me, and it really helps when you comment down below, because I enjoy answering you, and it's also part of the YouTube algorithm for them to promote me and that kind of thing. Okay, so even if you can't join me on Venmo or Patreon, you can do your little part to help the channel as well. All you have to do, click like and make a comment down below. All right, guys, take care. Even if it's a smiley face, it helps. All right, guys, take care and be blessed. Bye.